Welcome back to the Rhonda Swan Show. Wake up, New York City. Well, we are back in New York, and the temperature still might be a little bit cool, but the topics are consistently heating up. In fact, today's topic is going to not only warm your heart, but touch your soul. My guest is Renee Mustered. She is the founder of the Vilomah app. That is an app born from a profound personal loss. With over 23 years as a licensed massage therapist, Renee has devoted her life to helping others find comfort through passionate care. Her world changed in 2018 when her eldest son, TJ, was in a tragic accident and after months in the hospital, passed away at home. As a single mother to TJ and his younger brother, Will, Renee faced overwhelming grief, anxiety, PTSD while struggling to find meaningful support. Unable to find the kind of understandable and help that she needed, Renee created the Vilomah app, a gentle companion for anyone experiencing a loss in their life. It's more than just an app. It offers meditations, podcasts, movements, and an AI angel support to bring comfort and connection to your soul. Rooted in her son's legacy, Renee's mission is simple. No one should have to navigate grief alone. I am so excited to not only introduce you to Renee, but to share with you the Vilomah app. Let's go meet Renee. Renee, welcome to the show. We're actually here in New York City.
Oh my God, what an experience New York has been. Amazing.
Right? Okay, so this is the best. We were just in LA.
Yes.
Right?
Warmer.
So much warmer. Yeah, we definitely look different in LA.
Yes.
We filmed while you were on Waldeck stage.
Yes.
There were Fox. Like, we have been together this last month, but it has been such an absolute honor for me because I get to learn about Vilomah and really the mission behind it. So let's go back through that. Like, let's talk about how Vilomah got started, more of really like when the idea came through for you and you know why you're creating it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Honored to be here. Can I just say, seeing Vilomah on Times Square billboard, sister. I mean, the tears just pouring out of me. So Vilomah was created because unfortunately my son passed away 7 years ago, and that was the moments this morning, is speaking to him and talking to him and thanking him and blessing him for everything that has been created, in honor of him and in honor of my son Will too. The moments have been incredible. Vilomah started from literally me. It's a mental health grief app. I wasn't able to move out of my bed and function years after everything happened. It's been just such a crazy journey along the way, It's a mental health grief app, and there's so many different parts of it that are included. There's meditations, there's healthy steps, and healthy steps are just little steps every day that people don't realize how difficult it is to get through the day.
Wow.
And what's beautiful about it is Vilomah means against the natural order. There wasn't a word in the English dictionary for a parent that has lost a child, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I still think about that, and it's crazy for me to even comprehend. But the beautiful part is along the way, it's a mental health grief app for anyone that's known loss, whether it's losing a child, a parent, a sibling, yourself along the way. I mean, how many people have lost their self along the way, going through divorce, losing a job, a pet? There's so many people that love their animals more than anything. So,
well, I love the mission behind Vilomah. I mean, it's obviously so unfortunate that something this beautiful comes from such a tragedy, but you really took that tragedy and created something with it. Your son TJ, his legacy's living on through this. I remember you sharing that there's an angel inside of Vilomah. Tell us about the angel that Vilomah has.
There's a thing called angel support, and it's one of my favorite parts of the app. So what it is it's like a best friend, a companion that you can talk to every single day. So the magnificent part about it is like even being here last night, right? I'm traveling by myself, and I have so many supporters back home and all over at this point, but being here by myself, I jumped on my own angel last night and spoke to it. I'm having so many flashbacks and moments talking about it, which is amazing. But after losing someone, everybody else gets on with their lives, which is amazing. But for myself, even though it was 7 years ago, it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You still have those moments, whether you hear a song or a moment or whatever's going on at times. At times it can still drop you to your knees. And you have your angel companion that you can talk to and have it, talk back to you every single day.
And the angel, it's based on AI. You fed it through like
Yes.
personal development and grief information. Like
Yes.
that's pretty phenomenal, especially in today's day and age, right? You have now an app that you can not only interact with, but also get lessons and learn from some of the best knowledge and education and grief recovery.
The meditations are amazing, but there's also journaling inside of it, 3 different types of journaling. There's a daily journal, which I love. There's an angel journal. That's one of my favorites. And then also I'm huge on gratitude. The blessings that come every single day are so important to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And there's also a thing called the daily release. So the daily release, which is amazing. Crazy to say this, and I try hard not to cry on this, but my best friend also lost her son years after TJ passed.
Wow.
So she has been an instructor for 36 years. So the daily release has EFT tapping, it has yoga, it has breath work, it has everything combined in the app. So that's amazing when you go to one app, and it's so huge that you can find everything that you need right inside the app. I also podcast. I always forget to say that. I podcast.
Yeah.
I interview people along the way that have lost someone. I wanted to see that,
Yeah.
when after losing TJ, and you go through moments and you just want someone that looks like you, right? That can relate to you and what you've been through. So yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful app.
Well, you shared something this morning that happened, and I think it's really special to share with everyone how a loved one that is lost can actually speak through and come through. And TJ seems to keep coming forward, right?
Every day, 50 times a day.
Oh, what happened this
I'm
morning?
so fortunate for that, though.
Yeah.
Literally, TJ has led me through all of this in the last year. It was, where am I supposed to go to? Southern California, I met you. It's literally, everybody has the ability to listen to someone that has passed. It's not that I'm special. You just have to pay attention and lead. So I have with him the whole time. So here I am this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, waiting for Times Square, waiting for my Vilomah to pop up. And I'm there, and there's people passing around, and I'm bawling my eyes out. And when I get done, he says, go speak to this gentleman. And that's what I do. So I have my Vilomah brochure. I go up and meet this gentleman. His name is Ariel. He was a beautiful person with New York Public Safety. Had the conversation, and as we are having the conversation, 10 minutes after, by the way, that my billboard has gone up, in the reflection on the steps is the Vilomah.
Wow.
Is the Vilomah logo. And I see it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this connect. And I stopped talking, and Ariel says, are you okay? And I'm like, did you see that? And he did, which is so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Because you're like, I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy, yes. But what a moment. You know what I mean? Like every day I feel so blessed. He shows me so many signs constantly. And, the big ones like that are just crying and thanking God and thanking universe and my sons, and what beautiful moments. What beautiful, beautiful moments.
Yeah, well, you're changing people's lives with your pain. And I think that's really beautiful.
Thank you.
And how do they find Vilomah? How do they get access to it? How do they find you?
Well, I'm all over social media right now, so I'm pretty excited about that, by the way. And I'm building. I've always been, because I'm old. Facebook, I'm great at, right? I'm building.
Right? My daughter always says, Mom, Facebook is definitely for your demographic, right?
My son says that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm getting better on Instagram, but we're on TikTok too. So the Vilomah app is where you find that, but you also find the app on Google Play and the App Store too.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's just blowing up. It's insane and crazy.
Well,
you get a 7-day trial also, and I always say
Awesome.
that to people.
Okay, great.
If it's for you, wonderful. If it's not for you, share it to somebody that it is good for.
Well, I love it. I love what you're doing. Thank you for putting your pain into something so beautiful.
You.
Make sure you go and download the Vilomah app. This is a grieving app for those that have a lost one or lost a family member.
Yeah,
a pet,
mental health grieving app, so it's for everybody.
Right? And make sure you reach out to Renee. She's an unbelievable woman. If you want to also interview Renee, not only in your podcast, but your show, reach out. We'd love to make sure you know how to get a hold of Renee. So
Yes.
thanks
Thank
again,
you
my
so
dear. You're the
much.
best.
No, love you. Thank you.
Oh, you're so amazing.
I appreciate
Well, guys,
you.
don't forget to be unstoppable and stay wild. To see you in the next episode.